Welcome, everybody. Ben Mankiewicz, Rick Straub is producing the show. Jerk of the week. This is a subtle one, but only this guy would have made the play. If you were watching the Steelers and the Patriots late, the Steelers 25-17 went over the Patriots in one of the late games on Sunday. You saw this play. Patriots down 23-17, sort of last gasp, deep in their own territory, well within their own territory. They really didn't move the ball at all in the second half. And Brady goes back to pass. It's fourth down. He leaves the ball out front. A Steeler lineman slaps the ball away. It's fourth down anyway. A sack would have achieved the same purpose. The ball goes onto the ground. And then, like a blur, comes a Steeler player who punches the ball about 20 yards toward the end zone as he dives in to make the fumble recovery. Ball's loose on the turf. You knew right away that could only be Troy Polamalu. And it turned out it was. Listening to Phil Simms talk about the play, like listening to Phil Simms talk about anything, was incredibly difficult for me. Simms seemed to indicate that that play was illegal. I don't know, because it didn't factor into the game, so nobody really talked about it afterwards. I guess you can't punch the ball. I know a player in the last 2 minutes, only the player who fumbled it can advance it, but this is the defense, this is the opposing team. So I don't know. He said you can't punch the ball, but it's Phil Simms. But it doesn't matter, because the instinct of what Polamalu did there is fantastic. What he knew is that, forget the down, if he knocked the ball toward the end zone, he dramatically increased the possibility the Steelers were going to score a touchdown. It was such a ballsy, cool play that we have to give him Turk of the Week. Now, leave out the fact that in this rare situation, it's the kind of play that might have actually cost the Steelers the game. They were up 23-17. He punched it so hard it went through the end zone. The Steelers recovered it right in the back of the end zone, but they didn't control it until the guy went out of bounds. Had there been a little more time, it would have made the score 25-17, and then the Patriots get to try an onside kick and get the ball back down 8. Conceivably, they could tie the game, whereas if he just falls on the ball or anyone falls on the ball, then they would have turned it over on down. Steelers win. But while he may not have recognized that, what he thought was, I can get a touchdown here, and I need to get this ball out of this area. And I've thought about that through my life, often on fumbles, and recovering a fumble is so freaking impressive in the NFL. This is not meant as a criticism of anybody. But sometimes you wonder whether guys know what they can do with the ball. And Polamalu knows what can be done with the ball. And that play was just Troy Polamalu, man. It was a great play. He narrowly beat out, Rick pointed this out, Polamalu narrowly beats out his teammate, Ryan Clark, former Redskin, Ryan Clark. Patriots down 23-10, last 3 minutes of the game. They get inside the 5-yard line. Brady a little quick out to Kevin Faulk. Faulk catches it at the 2. It looks like Faulk, right? Didn't it look like Faulk was going to walk into the end zone here and cut this game to 23-17? And Ryan Clark nailed him, knocked him back to the 4. I don't know how Kevin Faulk, first of all, Kevin Faulk is still playing. That was nice to see.
It was his first game back in like 2 years.
I know. I was like, where the hell did Kevin Faulk come from? Great. I love
LSU.
Yes, LSU, Marshall's cousin. So he knocks him back. He didn't score. It came right after a play of Brady to Gronkowski. Gronkowski caught it in the end zone, but the officials ruled, I guess, that he didn't have possession of it until he'd been knocked out of the end zone. A puzzling call. My hunch is there was no time for a replay because the Patriots hurried it up so much, and Belichick clearly didn't want to use a challenge on the play. But then it turned out they didn't get in for, what'd you say, they ran like
another 2 minutes?
They ran nearly 2 minutes off the clock after that before following a pass interference penalty. They did get the touchdown. But I think they should have challenged the Gronkowski play. But, man, Ryan Clark, that was a big play. That was a big play. It was two really smart, well, one really athletic, both athletic plays, but Polamalu's was such a thoughtful play. And Ryan Clark's was just a big play. And the Steelers, man, that was an impressive game. I liked the Patriots in that game. I thought they'd win it. And the Steelers were crazy, crazy, crazy impressive in that game. Hi, this is Ben Mankiewicz along with Rookie Mankiewicz, and Rookie has an important message for you. Subscribe to TYT Sports.